We're all familiar with ChatGPT, the brainchild of OpenAI, right? Sure, it's great for simple tasks through a user interface, but the real magic, that's in using the ChatGPT API to build applications faster than you can say hello world. So let's get our hands dirty. Large language models, LLMs, our mystical beasts, come in two flavors. The base LLM, our magic jack of all trades, predicts the next word in a text like a mystical version of autocorrect. Then we've got the instruction-tuned LLM, the magical specialist that's honed its skills to perform specific tasks with the accuracy of a neurosurgeon. Be sure to take note, aspiring AI whisperers. You've got to give your model the time it needs to chew on complex prompts. And don't be fooled by hallucination, where your model starts getting creative with the truth. Remember, design, test, analyze, refine, repeat. It's not just a catchy chant, it's your new mantra. Okay, so we've got this nifty process for training our AI, but how do we actually use it with the ChatGPT API? First step is the idea. Maybe you want to create a ChatGPT-powered chatbot that can provide customer support, or perhaps you want to build a program that generates creative story prompts. Whatever it is, you need to have a clear idea of what you want the model to generate. Next is implementation. Here's where you'll need to write a prompt that communicates your idea to the model. With the ChatGPT API, you can send your prompt as an input to the model and specify other parameters like max tokens, temperature, and more to control the output. Then comes the experimental result. After you've sent your prompt, the ChatGPT API will return a text generated by the model. Evaluate this output. Does it align with what you had in mind? This is where your initial assessment happens. Error analysis follows. Where did the model go wrong? Was the output not as creative, too verbose, or completely off the mark? This is where you critically evaluate the AI's performance. Finally, refinement. Based on what you've learned from the error analysis, refine your prompt. Maybe you need to be more explicit, or perhaps you need to adjust the max tokens or temperature in the API call. Then, you send the refined prompt back into the ChatGPT API and evaluate the new output. And remember, this is an iterative process. You'll likely need to go through these steps multiple times before you get the output you want. But with each iteration, you're teaching the model to better understand your requirements, making it a more effective tool for your project. So there you have it, folks. A crash course in playing Pied Piper with AI using iterative prompt development via the ChatGPT API. Your digital endeavors will thank you.